Hello, I'm Shannon Frederick, and I'm going to critique the short video that I watched titled Why Planting Trees Won't Save the World from Global Warming. This speaker discussed an alternative to reducing carbon emissions. A misconception is that the only way to reduce these emissions is to plant more trees, which would absorb these carbon emissions, and then it would lead to a decrease in global warming. The speaker had very relevant facts to support his purpose for suggesting this alternative method. He stated that planting trees does help, but it is not going to save the world tomorrow. Planting more trees isn't the quickest solution to the global warming problem. The quickest solution to actually see some results sooner rather than later is to install carbon caps on carbon-producing power stations. These carbon caps will capture about 90% of all carbon emissions and then permanently lock them away. Then, those power stations could sell what they call carbon credits to offset the amount that they use. We could cap most power stations for virtually nothing, and it would make a significant impact on reducing carbon emissions. Planting trees will not reverse global warming. In fact, only a fraction of the carbon dioxide that is taken out of the air by these trees is put in the ground, and it only remains in the ground until the tree dies. After the tree dies, pretty much all the carbon that it has removed from the air will be released back into the air. The presentation started off by explaining that the average tree only lasts about 100 years, and then it went on to explain what happens when it dies. This provided some very basic information to understand why planting trees isn't the only solution to the global warming problem. The speaker was very easy to understand, and he even gave some very simple explanations if something was confusing. For an example, I was confused by the term carbon credits, but he was able to break it down and explain it in a way that I could comprehend. The speaker seemed very educated. This was a very informative presentation, and it brought to light another solution to the global warming issue.